Welcome to 10 Days to 10K on Kajabi. My name is Lane Sebring. I am so excited about the next 10 days. We are going to talk about how to fast track your success on Kajabi, which is the best all-in-one online business solution platform there is. So we're going to have a lot of fun these 10 days. I cannot wait to dive in. If you are watching live, go ahead in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from and let me know what you're hoping to get out of these next 10 days. If you're watching this after the fact, you can go ahead and skip ahead about 5 minutes to get into the nitty-gritty of the content. I'm going to wait till more people jump on and we're going to get going, but we're going to have a great time talking about exactly step by step what you need to do and how you need to do it in order to fast track your success on Kajabi and get to that coveted $10,000 a month level. I've been able to do this in my businesses. I now have a multiple six-figure business, 2 of which are on Kajabi, and I love this platform. And I think it's the absolute best for any online business entrepreneur, any content creator who wants to create courses, membership sites, coaching programs, consulting, all of that stuff. If you want to do that at a very high level online, replace your full-time income, or just make some extra money on the side, or make a lot of money. It's totally up to you how you want to do it, but Kajabi is the place to do it. And right now, if you're watching this in the next 10 days, you can take advantage of this amazing offer that Kajabi is doing right now. You can get 3 months of Kajabi for $99 with my link. So you can jump onto Kajabi and you can take advantage of all that it has to offer. And you can get a 45-minute one-on-one Zoom call with me and my Kajabi Accelerator course and my $25,000 course launch email template. All of that is included when you use my link. And right now you get the first 3 months of Kajabi for just one payment of $99. So that is an amazing deal. It only happens, well, it's going to expire in 10 days. So that's why we're doing this 10 days leading up to the last of that deal. So if you are joining us live right now, I would love to interact with you in the comments. We've got Zan The Man, and he is on here. We're going to let other people jump on. Like I said, if you are jumping on, be sure to let me know where you're watching from. And I'm going to just start here. I'm in Santa Rosa Beach, if I can spell beach. Oh my gosh, Beach, Florida. Let us know where you're watching from. I definitely want to know. It's so fun to know where everybody is. I've got like allergies or something, like an itchy face. Every time I go live, this happens to me. Yes, I'm using StreamYard. I love StreamYard. I think it's awesome. So let us know where you are and what you are hoping to get out of today. I also want to point out, I know what it takes to go full-time with your online business, and I can help you do it too. lanesebring.com/super simple is the place to go for that. So we got a lot we're going to go through today. It's going to be really, really fun. Be sure, like I said, get 3 months of Kajabi for $99 with my link. That is the best thing you can do right now. We're going to get into today why Kajabi. Like, why is it that Kajabi is the preferred platform for this kind of thing? Why has it been so successful? Why are so many people jumping onto Kajabi? What are they getting out of it? How are they making it work for them? We're going to jump into all of that in just a second. Zan The Man says, Lane, you're the best. You're the best, Zan. You are the absolute best. I love you so much, man. So glad you're on the live here. We're going to let other people jump on and we're going to get started. If you're watching this after the fact, like I mentioned, be sure to skip ahead about 5 minutes or so, and you'll be able to jump right into the nitty gritty. It's now 10, and so we might start seeing some more people jumping on. Let us know where you're watching from, all of that kind of stuff. Can't wait to have everybody jumping on. It's going to be great. All right. Let us know where you are watching from. That would be awesome. We're going to go through some fun stuff today. It's going to be great. We're going to talk, a lot of what we're talking about today is just what can you expect in the next 10 days? How is this going to benefit you? What are we going to get out of it? And what is significant about how you're going to be able to fast track your success on Kajabi? I have a comment from Brandon Kelly is watching from Indiana. Welcome, Brandon. Thanks for jumping on. Great friend of mine. Got some good friends on the stream today. Let us know where you're watching from, and let us know where you what you're hoping to get out of this, where you're watching from, what you're hoping to get out of it. I do want to mention we got some more people jumping on as you are talking in the chat. I want to mention something. We're going to talk about how to fast track your success on Kajabi. And right now, for the next 10 days, you can actually get Kajabi using my link for 3 months for $99. So you can jump into Kajabi at a pretty massive discount for the next 3 months. You got 3 months to put into practice everything that we're going to talk about in this live stream for the next 10 days. And you also, with my link, you get a 45-minute one-on-one Zoom call with me. You get the Kajabi Accelerator course, and you get my $25,000 course launch email template. You can find all of that at lanesebring.com/Kajabi. So be sure to go over there. And if you haven't signed up for Kajabi yet, one of the best things you could do is go ahead and jump into it over at lanesebring.com/Kajabi. And then you'll be able to follow along and use Kajabi as we go along and talk through how to get success on it. I'm gonna leave a link to that in the chat there below. All right, we got some more chats. I'm watching from Germany. Love it. Welcome on here, Marian Volk. Great to have you on there. So we got Brandon, we got Zan, we got Marian Volk. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome. Let me know what you're hoping to get out of this. Whether it's a refresher that you're just, you're jumping on to kind of sharpen up your mind, get some inspiration, or is it something where you're jumping into online business as a beginner and you're looking to figure out how to get started? I know I was there at one point where I was just looking for any possible resource that any resource I could find that would just help me figure this out. I was trying to make money online, trying to create courses, create content. And I was thinking, gosh, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a more efficient way to put all this together and make sense of it. And I just wasn't finding it. So I'm hoping to be that resource for those of you who maybe you're like me 4 or 5 years ago, where I was just scouring YouTube all the time, trying to figure out, how do I do this? I'm hoping to give you a shortcut and a fast track to your success on Kajabi and your success in online business. Kajabi just happens to make it really, really easy. Brandon Kelly says, looking to grow my side hustle and stay motivated. Love it. Yeah, it's amazing how you can build a side hustle while you're continuing to work in your job, in your career, and your side hustle on Kajabi can become as large as you want it to be. It can always be a side hustle if you prefer that, or sometimes it just grows whether you want it to or not, and eventually you have the makings of a full-time business. I know that's how it happened for me. I was growing this on the side, always knew that I would love to go full-time with it. Never knew if that was going to be a possibility. And then it started to grow so much that I thought if I went full-time, this thing could turn into something really, really great. And it did. So sometimes that's the case. Other times people know right off the bat, like, I'm going all in. It's do or die. I'm going to do this thing. So whatever it is for you, I hope that this can be a help and a resource, and a helpful resource to you as you are getting into it. Well, it is 10:05. We're going to jump right into the content for today. And I want to mention one last time, if you haven't got Kajabi yet, go to lanesebring.com/Kajabi. You get it for 3 months for $99 with my link. Be sure to take advantage of that. You get a lot of bonuses. There's a lot of people out there who have links to Kajabi. Mine's the best because you get the best support when you do it through me. So go check out Kajabi using my link. So let's dive in. If you're ready to dive in, I want you to drop a comment, say, I'm ready. If you're ready to dive in, just drop a comment, say, I'm ready. I want to see who's ready to get going. and we're gonna get this thing going as we jump into it. So welcome to 10 days to 10K on Kajabi. So let's talk about what to expect. I'm going live every day for 10 days on Kajabi. We got some I'm ready. We got Peter H is ready. Zan The Man is ready. It's awesome. Love it. So what to expect over the next 10 days. So we're going to be live every day at 10 a.m. Central. All right. I did Central because hopefully it won't be too early in the morning for the people on the West Coast, and it won't be too late for the people on the East Coast. And it's 10 a.m. Right. So 10 a.m. every day for the next 10 days. And what are we going to be doing? Because obviously you need more than 10 days to build and grow a business. However, I am going to give you in these 10 days exactly step by step what to do, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all that, so that at least after these 10 days, you know exactly what to do and how to do it. And I'm going to give you as many resources along the way that I have made, that I have built, that you can take advantage of, both on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you about an opportunity coming up in September to be a part of my private coaching group. There's all kinds of things that you can take advantage of. But for the next 10 days, you are going to get a plan, a step-by-step plan for exactly how to grow your business. So here's what to expect over the next 10 days. Tomorrow, day 2, we're going to talk about your business idea. Let me just jump in here. I'm a teacher, 66 years old, beginner online business. I'm afraid I cannot do it. I am ready. Okay, love that. So he's talking about how he or she talking about there's a little bit of fear. What am I going to do? Can I do it? When we talk about your business idea tomorrow, it's going to help someone just like you, because what we're going to talk about is how do you come up with an idea that works for you? How do you come up with an idea that is built out of and comes from your own expertise? So one of the best ways to look at online business is to figure out, what are you already good at? What are people coming to you for advice about already? What is the thing that you could talk about for hours and people they flock to you, and you're the guy or you're the girl who is the person that people come to and they say, oh, we need tips and advice about this, or we need tips and advice about that. They know that you're the person. It's likely the thing that is so commonplace to you that it becomes somewhat like you devalue it, right? You know so much about it that you feel like your knowledge about it is normal. And what you don't understand, what's difficult to understand, is that your knowledge about it is actually not normal. It's unique to you. And there are people out there who would love to know even a fraction of what you know about that subject. And when you can identify what that is, you have your business idea. The key is to figure out how to take that business idea and build a business around it. So we're going to talk tomorrow about, what is the idea? How do you qualify the idea, right? How do you decide if it's a profitable idea or not? How do you make sure that it's not just something that you're passionate about, but something that you can actually build a business around? When you put those two things together, something you're passionate about and something that people actually want to pay for to know about, you have the makings of an online business. So we'll talk all about that tomorrow and exactly what it looks like to identify that and to nail down what it's going to be. Let's check out some comments here. Zan The Man says, at MV, sign up to Kajabi using Lane links. He has an encore course that will teach you everything. Yes, love that. Yeah, go to lanesebring.com/Kajabi. You can jump in there right now for the next 3 months for $99. He says, again, sign up to Kajabi. Okay, yeah, same comment. Course that will teach you everything. So I will say, if you're watching this like after the fact, after these 10 days are over, there's always the 30-day free trial that you can get using my link, lanesebring.com/Kajabi. And you can always get the same bonuses and benefits. The difference right now is a massive, massive discount for those first 3 months, $99 for 3 months. All right, so let's jump back into the content. So we're going to talk tomorrow about your business idea. Day 3, we're going to talk about your business infrastructure. So once you have an idea, you have to kind of build out some things. This is when we're going to get into Kajabi itself, and we're going to talk about how to lay the framework and set the foundation of a business on Kajabi. So we're going to talk about your website, what it should look like, how it should be structured. We're going to talk about your lead magnet. The lead magnet is the bridge between your content and your sales funnel or your email list. So how do you make a lead magnet? How do you structure that? We're going to talk about your landing pages on your website. What should they be? Like getting your lead people from your content to be interested in your lead magnet, and then on your landing page where the lead magnet's delivered, and then into your email sequence, which sells them on your courses and your membership sites, your coaching programs, things like that. That can be confusing. And if it sounds confusing, believe me, I will simplify it on day 3. I will make sense of it, and between what we talk about on these 10 days and the resources that I'm going to point you to, you'll have everything you need to make that happen. So don't be intimidated by that at all, but you have to have an infrastructure. It's not enough to have an idea. You have to figure out, okay, how am I going to structure this together? And this is where a lot of people fall apart in online business, because this is where you can just drown in tools, right? Okay, well, I need Squarespace for my website, right? Oh, I need Teachable for my courses. Oh, I got to go out and get a ClickFunnels for my, my funnel, my sales funnel process. Oh, I got to get a payment processor. Oh, I got to get ConvertKit for my email. Before you know it, you've spent all this money and you have 1,000 different tools. And this is why I love Kajabi. And this is why we're talking about doing this on Kajabi, because Kajabi has all of those things built into one system, one piece of software, one login that ties all of that infrastructure together. So building out your infrastructure on Kajabi is actually pretty dang easy compared to everything else, and it's much, much cheaper. So we're going to talk about your infrastructure. Day 4, we're going to talk about your content plan. So content, we're going to talk about this on day 4, but content is the bread and butter of your online business. Content is the thing that keeps you top of mind with your potential customers. It's what builds your know, like, and trust factor. It's the thing that goes out for you and grabs your potential leads and pulls them into your ecosystem. Your content is going to be your most powerful tool and your best friend in business. But you got to have a good content plan. You have to know how you're going to go into this, and you have to make sure that your content is a bridge and not a dead end. What do I mean by that? When I first got into online business, my content was a dead end, right? I would finish a piece of content. I finished a video. This was over at Preaching Donkey, one of my online businesses. I'd finish a video and I would say, all right, well, there you go. There's the 4 things you need to write sermons faster. See you next time. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time. That's a dead end. It's a dead end because I gave no call to action. I didn't give anybody anything to go deeper and further with me into the resources that I have available, some additional free resources and some paid resources, which is what makes it a business and not just a hobby, right? So it was a hobby for a long time. Just thanks for watching. See you next week. That's dead end content. Bridge content is where you provide a call to action to something that's going to invite them into your ecosystem, where you can serve them more and you can eventually provide them with something to purchase that will serve them even further and also make what you're doing a viable business. That's a bridge. And we'll talk about how to make bridge content instead of dead end content on day 4. What questions do we have so far? By the way, we're going to do Q&A at the end, but if you have questions about today, what I'm talking about in this content, or anything we're going to discuss for the next 10 days, please leave a question and we'll jump into the questions in just a bit. All right. So now that you have day 4, we're going to talk about content. Then day 5, we're going to talk about building your coaching program. Now, remember, we're talking about how to fast track to 10K a month on Kajabi. One of the best, most effective ways to fast track your success is to build a coaching program right off the bat. The reason why is because you can start doing one-on-one coaching with zero preparation. If you're making content, people are liking your content, you can offer paid coaching right off the bat. And it's super easy to do on Kajabi. They have an amazing coaching program that has recently been launched within the last year. It's amazing. And it makes it so easy to start making money right away. When I started this business, the Lane Sebring brand, where I'm helping people take their passion and take their expertise and knowledge and build businesses around it. When I first started, I didn't have a product. I wasn't talking about Kajabi. I didn't have the coaching group that I have right now. It was just me and my YouTube channel. That was it. So right off the bat, I started offering one-on-one coaching, and immediately I had clients. I had clients jumping in right away because they thought my content was valuable, and the prospect of being able to work with me one-on-one was an attractive prospect to them. And so they jumped in with me, and I had coaching clients from day one. And what was cool about that is you can charge a premium for one-on-one coaching because they're getting direct access to you right there in the moment, in real time, just you and them working on their issue. So whatever your niche is, if you're a fitness trainer and you have one-on-one coaching clients, if you're into gardening and you have one-on-one coaching clients, if you're a teacher and you're doing tutoring and you can coach people one-on-one, it's any business that works where before you build your course or while you're building a course and you're building up content, if you have any people at all that are watching you and benefiting from your content, you can begin to offer one-on-one coaching. We're going to talk all about how to do that and the best ways to get that set up. Day 6, build your mini course. This is where it gets fun because now we are going to start taking the best of what we've been teaching, what people have been responding to, and we're going to build our first mini course. And we're going to talk in day 6 about what makes it a mini course, how long should it be, what are the things that should be included in it, how much should you charge for it, and we're going to build a mini course. And the reason why we're going to build a mini course first is, again, we're trying as fast as we can to get a viable business up and running to $10,000 a month. So the very first thing we started doing was the content. We built out our infrastructure. We've got a good coaching program going. Now we're going to build a mini course because we can build it quickly and we can start serving people with a paid product right away. So we're going to talk in day 6 about how to build that mini course, and we can get it built pretty quick. Day 7, we're going to talk about launching your mini course. So what do you need to do to get your list, to get your audience ready for a course? How do you present it to them? How do you say, hey, I got something to buy? Because at this point, there's a few people that have taken you up on coaching, which is awesome. And there's people that are watching your content and loving it. But this is the first time you're really going to say, hey, I've got something that you can purchase, and this is for everybody. So how do you do that? What should your expectations be? Do you launch it and then close it? Do you put it in Evergreen? We're going to talk about all that on day 7. Day 8, we're going to jump into building your flagship course. So now that we have a coaching program, we've got a mini course, and we've launched it, now it's time to start thinking about what is our flagship course. So what's the difference between a mini course and a flagship course? We're going to talk about that, but put simply, your flagship course is the whole just package of what you teach. It is the soup to nuts, top to bottom, end to end complete system of your entire thing. So whatever your niche is, if somebody just said, I want you to just teach me all of it, I want to know everything, just give it to me, give it all to me in a course, that would be a flagship course. And so we're going to nail down, what does that look like in terms of the modules, in terms of the lessons? We're going to get into all of that, the nitty gritty of what it looks like to build a flagship course on day 8. And then day 9, we're going to talk about how to launch it. And this is similar to building and launching a mini course, but there are differences. And so day 6 through day 9 are going to be building and launching a mini course, and then building and launching a flagship course, so that by the end of day 9, you're going to know, here's the plan to have a mini course built and launched, have a flagship course built and launched, so that now we've got 2 different courses, a small one and a big one, a mini one and a flagship one, and we have a coaching program, and those are out there, and we're making content, building our list. And then day 10, we're going to talk about your Evergreen machine. How do you take this and make it a business that runs on autopilot? I want to tell you something kind of cool. I recently just took 6 weeks off from my business. It was originally just supposed to be July. I was going to take a month off, travel a little bit with my family, and then jump back into this on August 1st. Things changed because we came back from our vacation and decided we wanted to move to where we had just vacationed. So it's a long story. I'll make a video about it. So we decided to move. So we moved from Tennessee to Florida, and that took up another 2 weeks. So I actually didn't work for 6 weeks. Well, guess what? My business didn't skip a beat. Worked ahead on my content. Everything else runs itself. Because of the power of Kajabi, everything, the content's out there, brings people into my email list. My email list sells them on my courses, and things just keep running. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So in day 10, I'm going to talk about how you can set up that exact thing. How do you get an evergreen machine that works for you in the background of your life so that you're not pouring everything, all your hours and days into building a business? Let's jump into some comments here. Let's see. Hi, Lane. I know this is probably a day 9 question, but our course is launching on Sunday. Very good. Congrats on that. I love that you're already launching a course. Awesome. Question is, do you know if it is possible to charge value-added tax to certain countries and not others? That's a great question. That is a question that you should talk to a accountant about, because there's some, legal things there. And I don't give like accounting or legal advice, but I would guess that with your payment processors, there's ways to manage that. I will tell you, in online business, one of the things that has been very, very difficult for governments, localities, software, all of these kind of entities that come together, one of the things that's been hard to figure out in online business is, how do we do taxes? How do we do sales taxes? Most accountants will tell you to just do your best and hope for the best. But again, I don't give legal advice. I would say make sure you talk to an accountant or a tax attorney to figure out how to do this and stay compliant. That's how I'd answer that. Sorry that I know that's not very helpful, but congrats on your course, and I think that's awesome. Hi, Lane. This is incredible of you. Will you be doing replays for any of the next 10 days? Thank you, Gil Polk in upstate New York. Well, thank you. First of all, thanks for the kind words. And yes, these are going to be on YouTube for the rest of time, as long as there's an internet and as long as there's YouTube and as long as they leave my videos up there. So yeah, they'll be up there, but it's more fun live. So be here live every day. And I would love for that. Which one includes you talking about the email system? So I think we're going to talk about the email system in day 2 or day 3, which is when we're going to talk about your infrastructure. But we'll talk a lot about email throughout the course of the next 10 days. All right, so let's talk about why Kajabi. Like, why would we do, why Kajabi? Why 10 days on Kajabi and not just 10 days to 10K in your online business? Well, I'm a huge, huge proponent of getting people started on Kajabi from day 1, because in your online business, there are so many things that you have to kind of figure out all at once. There's so many things that are just required of you from day 1. You have to kind of know how to make content. You have to know how to structure. You have to know how to build it together. You have to learn a lot of things all at once. And I can help you through that. I can walk you through that. None of it is rocket science. I'm here to help you every step of the way. But one of the things that I don't want you to have to deal with as a barrier is software. Software should be easy, it should be integrated, it should be user-friendly, and it should be intuitive. And Kajabi is all of those things. So if you try to piece together all the different types of software, number 1, you're going to spend a lot more money than you should. Number 2, it's going to be way more complicated, and so many things can go wrong. If you're on Kajabi, all of those distractions are eliminated, and you can focus on what you do best, which is serving your clients with amazing content, building your audience, building that know, like, and trust factor so that people begin to know you, like you, and trust you. And then they look to you as the person who they can learn from about XYZ topic. And we can let the software figure itself out, because once we set some things into motion, it becomes this automated machine that works even when you don't. That is why Kajabi. And so we're going to jump in to Kajabi as we're going through this. I'll demonstrate some things, but what we're going to teach over the next 10 days is the main strategy overall. Let's see. Appreciate your answer. I was mainly asking in terms of the Kajabi side. When setting up your offer, can you have different offers based on the customer's location? That's a great question. I think that's possible to do. However, I have not looked into it as much as I should have probably. So you might want to contact support at Kajabi and see what options they have available. All right, so I have a playlist that I want to point you to. We're not done yet. Keep asking questions, but I want to mention this is a playlist that I want you to go through before we meet again tomorrow. And I'm going to drop it in the chat here. This is a playlist that is a complete walkthrough of Kajabi. So if you click there on the chat, you should be able to get to it. Hopefully, I don't know if hopefully that'll link to it. But that is a playlist where I walk through the dashboard of Kajabi. There's several different videos. You can pick which ones you want to watch, but it will give you an overview of what to expect on Kajabi, how it all fits together, how it works, and it will prepare you for what we're going to dive into tomorrow. So to review what to expect over the next 10 days, we're going to talk about your business idea, day 2, your business infrastructure, day 3, your content plan on day 4, building your coaching program on day 5, building your mini course on day 6, launching it day 7, building your flagship course day 8, launching it is day 9, and then number 10, day 10 is going to be your Evergreen machine, how to put it all together and make it work even when you don't. Now, I want to mention this. You can get a deep dive into all these concepts that we talked about here in my private coaching program. And I'm actually about to do another round of it. Just go to lanesebring.com/insiders. You can see it's a private coaching community. It's limited to 6 people, and it only happens twice a year, and it's coming up very soon. So if you're interested in that, there's a link to that in the chat. You can check it out there. And as I mentioned before, if you're not on Kajabi yet, be sure to jump into it. 3 months, $99 using my link, 45-minute one-on-one call with me where we'll talk about your business, your how to get started on Kajabi, what your goals are for your business. And then you go through my course, Kajabi Accelerator, which is really good. Lots of resources in there to help you get the best possible start. lanesebring.com/Kajabi. Let's see. Oh no, we clicked the link. It takes us away from you. Tell them to click after your live. Oh yeah, great. Thanks for saying that, Zan. I did not think about that, but yes, if you click the other YouTube link, it'll take you away from here. So yeah, definitely wait till that. I'll take questions now. If you have questions, let me know in the chat. Any questions that you might have about where we're gonna go with this. Mark is from San Diego. Welcome, Mark. Love that you're joining us today. And we are wrapping up for today. But again, we got just an amazing 10 days coming. We're going to talk about your business idea, your business infrastructure, content plan. It's going to be amazing. Launching your course, your Evergreen machine. Love it. Mention this. I put a playlist in the chat that you can go through and get a deep dive of everything we're doing with more personalized interactions with hot seats and in a mastermind format in my private coaching community, lanesebring.com/insiders. Much fun stuff happening. We have a comment. Let's see what this is. Let's see. Would you do a landing page audit? Yeah, if you email me your landing page, lane at lanesebring.com, I'll do my best to get to it. And we may even talk about it tomorrow if you're on here. But yeah, hit me up on email and I'll take a look at it. The other link worked just fine. Everyone should sign up for Lane's Insiders. Yeah, Zan was in the first round of Insiders, and he was a star student. Everyone should apply. You can apply at lanesebring.com/insiders. And it's really great. So Mark says, thanks, Lane. Yeah, absolutely. I love San Diego, by the way. San Diego is a really beautiful place. Love going to San Diego. All right. Well, yeah, absolutely, Emil. So, all right. Here's what I would love for you to do. Go through the playlist that I left here in the chat, the walkthrough of Kajabi. It's on my email. It's on my YouTube channel. There's lots there. Sign up for Kajabi, lanesebring.com/Kajabi. And then we'll be here tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock. By the way, the subsequent days are likely going to be longer. Today was kind of a let's hit the ground running with an introduction. Tomorrow and the subsequent days might go more like 45 minutes, but we'll try to start right at 10 o'clock and go until about 10:45 every day. Love to have everybody here. here every day. That would be so fun. And invite your friends. If you think this is valuable, share the link, invite people to come. The more people on here, the more questions we get, the more engaged the chat is, the more valuable it's going to be for everybody. So thank you for being here. I'm so excited. Cannot wait to help walk you through this journey and see what you do with your online business. So we'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock.